of athletes, because I can relate to, even just on a performance and concentration level. When you spend months and months and months, long hours rehearsing, practicing, and just having one chance to deliver, and like all the way down to being able to tune out any distractions from the crowd and just like locking in and performing.
Yeah.
On that level, I could always relate to the stories of athletes.
You won the DMC World DJ Championship at the age of 15, super young, making you the youngest to win and the first Canadian to win. So congratulations for that. I know it's been a while, but how did your early success catapult you into the DJ that you
that we're hearing my name.
Game and a half out.
And I think for Minnesota, we knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
Words of advice
and
for people
you guys are going up
to get
against one of
into
the
the
most
industry or become
explosive
a DJ?
offenses of the
Yeah,
association.
sure. I mean,
What
look,
do
I
you
think
have
it's
to
a
do to
lot
keep them in
easier than
check?
before to become a DJ, even as far as like getting the equipment that's needed. The challenge now is that there's so many
team
effort.
Our court awareness has to be more on point.
I think it's
Got to
important
rebound
to,
as a team, make
one,
sure
like
we
really
close out
develop a
defensive
sound that's your
possessions.
own.
And communication
give
and
out
trust.
a clear message of what it is that you offer,
That
so that
sounds
people
pretty
come
standard.
to you for a reason,
A-Track, thank you so much for
Okay, you
joining
want a
us
real
on
answer?
2K TV.
All right.
And everyone,
We're not afraid
make
of
sure
these
you
guys.
check out the season
We're
4
going to do what we got
soundtrack
to do,
curated
and if we
by
execute
A-Track
our
himself.
game plan,
Thank you.
we'll come out on top.
All right. There it is, MP. Thank you so much.
The first 100 overall
Kevin,
card is
over to
here
you.
in my team.
Hey, Jen,
An
thanks so
unlockable
much.
alongside
And the
5
starting lineup for the guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed at the 5 spot. And for the
a new
Kings,
section of the
outside in
challenges
the
menu.
perimeter,
And that's where
Levine
you'll
and
begin the
DeRozan.
chase for 5 new Dark
Murray and
Matter player
Sabonis make up
cards.
the inside pair. And it's Ali in at the point. We've seen it already this season, and P has an
category, you'll
elevated
unlock,
intent to
use,
win.
and win with players
Anytime
as you
he's
ride
matched
up
up
the ladder,
against
elevating
one of the
from
league's
gold through
power
Dark Matter.
teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And let's give MP credit. He has walked the walk. The tougher the competition's been, the better they've been. This team is behind MP all the way, and the leadership he provides, they're not afraid of anybody.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently. Right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well,
The
Greg.
challenges menu
He's such
and
a
be the best
consistent
in my team.
presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Clock is at 3 from downtown, and again Sacramento with the 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Outside Edwards. No good, unable to end this run.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to MP. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
NBA 2K26. Now, 250 lifetime challenges. That's a lot. What was your plan setting these ambitious goals?
So honestly, I didn't even think 250 was actually possible when I first looked at the challenges. So then I only went for 200. Just to get those 2 cap breakers for sure, some of them are 2 cap breakers.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And after I took the 200, I just kind of got my squad together, did the solo
Pass to
challenges
McDaniels.
on YouTube by myself, and got into the air.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Sabonis grabs the ball. Sacramento's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Now, here's DeRozan. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. MV's shot is good.
And they are shooting the lights out
Honestly,
from
my
distance
squad,
here
the squad
early.
that I play with, they also have
In the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And no passes to Reed. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection. Just not the result you hope for.
Oh, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, get in some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with teams to turn things around.
Kings leading now by 16. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. He can't get that one. Timberwolves trail by 16. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Randall. Can they get it? And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Here are the bars in the action. Let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games.
That Darius, so I like the goals. I'm still gonna have a goal, even though I've already hit the stupid.
Deciding to change it up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair.
This year
Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's MP in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Oh, and with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, and Obi Dennis Schroeder should fill that role.
Get another top play.
I'll be there.
Sabonis a screen on it. 5 on the clock. MP, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside Edwards. Backed in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 13.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
MP finds DeRozan. A 3 from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Minnesota. MP against DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen from McDaniel. To Gobert. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got his third basket of the night. In the corner, it's Levine. Back to MP. Inside. Here's Murray. Here's MP. On the wing, Levine. There's the triple. Reed with the rebound. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Pass to Murray. A 3-ball. And that's good. MP for 3. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Didn't take him long to get up over 30. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Play of the week.
Well,
vote now. And thanks for all the great
turning back now to that game we've been watching.
With your
a
gamer
positive
tag
first
and
half for the Kings.
2KTV Wow. We are always on the lookout.
And that
Speaking
is
of
a
looking out, I'm headed over to Old Sac. Tons of history, plus candy and ice cream. Gotta refill my courtside candy bowl later.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Minnesota, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
But show my friends who the best one in the spot is.
So take a picture
Edwards
of your
against
box score and
Levine.
post it over social media using
Right side, Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Reed's got 6.
And we'll see you.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
The 3 from MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Edwards against Levine. Lets it go from deep. Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, what a finish by Zach LaVine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. MP against DiVincenzo. MP, no good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
Sabonis' screen on DiVincenzo. MP finds DeRozan. And here's MP for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. MP's got 33.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Here's Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 15 points for Julius Randle.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
MP kicks to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Edwards can't hit. Sacramento leading by 12. MP outside. Murray sets a screen for MP. Pass to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Sabonis. And here's MP for and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Rudy Gobert.
In the last 5.
Minnesota making some changes. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes.
Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels, DeRozan defending. Here's Reed, and he banks the layup in.
Just a little bit of tenacity from Naz Reid inside. Challenge the bucket, no problem.
Mar DeRozan on the wing. McDaniels defending. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Randall. And here is DiVincenzo. Randall right side. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. McDaniels. And it's off from three-point range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, it's not
MP. And another three for Sacramento.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The Kings need to get off a shot here. Gobert pulls it in. MP against Conley. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And the outcome.
You said it would take a true team effort to win this game. And you got one. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, that's what it took. The team.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much.
MP,
right here. Miss Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on the
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders?
everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. And after a thorough search, Phoenix this summer hiring Jordan Ott as their new coach, Shams.
So, B.A., last season, Jordan Ott was an assistant in Cleveland under Coach of the Year, Kenny Atkinson. Before that, he was in Los Angeles and in Brooklyn. He's someone I'm told the Suns believe is innovative, has a good way with players as well. But can he find success with the Suns team that's had a quick hook for coaches in recent years?
Yeah, he's one of the many coaches still on the payroll right now.
I would imagine they would give Jordan Ott a little bit more leeway for the next few years.
And history was made recently. Let's go courtside to revisit MP's incredible performance.
And he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Brooke and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Booker is the 2, with Allen playing small forward. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league is supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
The shot. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside for Brooks. Fires from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
And the basket by DeRozan. And Shams are seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Here's MP. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
I just love the ball movement.
Suns trail by 10. Here's Jenkins in his last outing with 12 points. Williams finds Brooks on the take after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Allen can't get it to go. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside Murray. Pass to MP. 3-pointer. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. MP's got 16 points.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
And Allen gets it to go.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Sacramento leading by 11. On the wing, Murray. Back to MP. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Murray finds MP. And another Sacramento 3.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Here's Jenkins, covered by MP. Jenkins misses. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. MP, the pass to DeRozan. Back to MP. Another three for Sacramento.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so it's Phoenix with it, trailing by 17. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings looking in total control with this 17th. Substitution here for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for Šarić. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Levine. Malik Monk's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And MP with almost an entirely new group here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodala. Dillon Brooks comes in for Dunn. Booker, he's checked in for Goodwin. Jenkins comes in for Gillespie. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan, and it's MP in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Suns trail by 7 to the paint. Here's Jenkins. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Monk against Booker. Inside, DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Outside Booker. Allen outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. The 3 is up. Booker can't get it to go. Well, we know you've got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Fans got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected, and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
Here's Brooks. DeRozan with the rebound.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Allen outside. Here's Jenkins. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. 17 points was their biggest margin. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to MP. MP, the flush!
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Suns trail by 11. Now Booker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. To the wing on the left. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this.
Please direct your attention.
Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking?
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Kings.
As a team.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Ott's 5. Brooke and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. And it's Jenkins in at the point. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. On Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Brian?
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Suns trail by 10. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Monk against Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
As Booker finds his groove on offense, he is a pure scorer, and it's going to be a long night.
The first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
I think for the Kings, they've taken a bit of a dive. Still in the top 10, but I'll tell you, the power rankings don't miss much. Any let up and you lose ground.
And the bucket is good. Brooks has got 7 points.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Allen, defended by DeRozan. Back to Allen. Here's the 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Monk passes to MP. MP buries the triple.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass to Brooks. Down low. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Sacramento leading by 6. Monk finds MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the... All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Kings?
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly.